His 17th, 18th season helming it with the Dallas Mavericks. Yeah. His IQ is what helped him play as long as he did, and Chris Paul is no different.
Into the corner, that three is good!
Offensive board, Williams is there, they swing it around, Jones in the corner. And Johnson with a three. Keldon Johnson. Shot clock at 5-3, good!
Well, those three should be attributed to Charles Bassey.
He is now 3 of 18 shooting threes this season. Johnson three, got it at the other end for San Antonio. Kenrich Williams will defend. Shot clock is down to 2. Johnson three.
I mean, all you can do if you're Kenrich Williams is shake Keldon Johnson's hand.
Minute and a half to play in the half, and Jones in the corner, now on top, cross court. Johnson three.
Oh my goodness, he is on fire from downtown.
Trey Jones weaving, feeding. Johnson way outside.
Wow!
Bassey passes out. Wesley tries the baseline, closes it down. Good ball movement on the wing. They find it. Keldon Johnson for a triple.
Champagny can't get it. Wembanyama mistimes his jump. Able to get out to the loose ball. Another three-point attempt. This one finally a hit.
Came off the bench and was really a force. Paul, corner, Johnson, triple, bucket.
And that's all made by Chris Paul.
Keldon Johnson, heading for three.
Head coach before the game when we talked to him, he didn't even know how many points he had scored. He goes, I know he hasn't scored many. Do you know how many? I said, I think 5.
They're purposely getting the ball into him and letting him try to make the play.
3 ball, Keldon Johnson.
Branham. Champagny thought about shooting it. Keldon Johnson does. And he hits it! Keldon Johnson, and we're tied at 32. Wemby, last second pass. Keldon Johnson, a three! Keldon again. And it rolls in! Wembanyama, Chris Paul does not shot tonight. Keldon Johnson three is good! Henderson. Branham, right there. Henderson missed it.
Great opportunity for a 2-for-1.
Wesley, Johnson, three. Up high, arcing rainbow three. Drops. Fake. Castle thought about shooting it. Keldon Johnson, another three. That time it goes. 1-point game. No real need to rush any offense for San Antonio.
Oh, the clock is your ally.
5 seconds on the shot clock. Keldon Johnson hits a three. Keldon Johnson hits, swishes with Valanciunas right there. Jones being very physical with him.
Look how far off the block he is.
Yeah, got him up near the elbow now. Great point, Katie, but Keldon Johnson sinks the three. About a 9-second difference between the shot and game clock. Keldon Johnson with a deep three, and that moon ball hits net.
You have gone past my vocabulary already.
Man, 8 years of French. Johnson from deep. Oh, he laces the three. Vassell. Keldon Johnson. Trying to do it again from deep. This one rattles out. Sohan with the rebound. CP3 with the show and go. Johnson gonna dial up another one. Young. Johnson. Hits a three. Keldon's back.
Might get a timeout pretty soon here just to get the reserves on the floor.
Keldon Johnson, the three. From the other side of the rainbow. Shot
Clock down to 2. Martin off the back of the iron. One last chance. Johnson inside midcourt. That goes! Go figure!
Here's Trey Jones. Gets the screen from Wembanyama. Dishes off to Keldon Johnson. Who fires at a 3.
He's got some long strides, does he not?
That'd be a true definition of a Euro.
Keldon Johnson knocks it in. Nuggets three-point shooting, 5 for 16. Now Keldon Johnson, high arm, got it. Vassell, pass it out. Keldon Johnson knocks it in.
His third 3 of the quarter.
Jones, Keldon Johnson hits it, rainbow 3.
Here comes Castle. Terry came over. Good pass out for a Johnson 3.
Nuggets' foot was on the line. He was close.
Yeah, they may take a look at that in the break. It's a 3 for the moment.
Johnson sinks the three-pointer.
Really worked Chris Paul in that offensive possession.
From 0 to 14. Quicker than a race car.
Got a good one going for you here. In front of 18,000 plus. Vassell bounces off of AD. Gets it to the corner. Gabe Vincent was there to beat the clock. He hit the rim. So they're going to get the fresh clock at the corner. At the corner.
It looks like he's going to make a pass along the baseline. Next thing you know, he slips it off the glass.
Got 8 points so far. And there's the 3 by Keldon Johnson.
He and Jalen Wells, 2 of the top scoring rookies on the floor tonight. Keldon Johnson checks in. 3rd seed in a very competitive Western Conference. Here's Vassell. Good screen by Bassey to free him. Johnson with a catch and shoot. Got it. That's 2 for 2.
Nearly threw it away. Picked off by Halliburton. Launches, and it's blocked.
The guy was able to get it blocked because Castle knew that the shot had to be taken.
Johnson for 3.
Caught him completely off guard.
Keldon Johnson for 3. A 20-4 run for the Spurs. Gary Trent Jr. No. Sohan came over and also got knocked in the face. He's still down. Spurs back the other way. And Keldon hits the 3. Shot clock now at 5. Keldon Johnson has to hoist. And he put it down from New Braunfels.
Yes, he did.
So far, 15-15. Each team with the same number of rebounds. Sohan kicking it out. Keldon Johnson, another 3. Giannis's career high is 64. Keldon Johnson has got 20 points off the bench. In a busy first quarter. Keldon Johnson. He got it to roll down for 3.
Yeah, what looked like Keldon last night.
Sohan backing down Hawkins Jr. kicks it out. Keldon Johnson up fakes and buries the 3.
Yeah.
Rakes in the rebound. All right, Rob Fisher.
Well, Coach Jenkins told the team during the timeout, he said, they're playing fast too, the way that we like to play. He said, in transition defensively, we've got to do a better job of finding their shooters as we're getting back. Spurs have 7 fast break points.
Wemby to Chris Paul. Wemby faking. And here's Keldon Johnson teeing one up, and that's a 3.
Wembanyama will drive it again. Batanze there with him on the baseline. He almost turned it over. Keldon Johnson, a 3-point shot. He knocks one down.
Their season high in attempts is 61. That's in play. Keldon Johnson in the corner. He got it.
Vassell off the heel, right back to him. Champagnie not shy on offense. Kick out. Keldon Johnson snaps in a triple.
That's a tough shot. Excellent defense by San Antonio. Steph Castle, a good job contesting.
Johnson keeps on firing. That's a triple.
Here in Austin. Mamu a 3. No good. Barnes flying in for the offensive rebound. KJ.
Many runs, many spurts so far for the first 12 minutes of play. Castle his teardrop. Got to box out. Johnson, it always happens, second chance points. He couldn't believe he was that short. It'll be Keldon Johnson. Breakdowns defensively and a timeout for Willie Green. You're hiding everything on me. 3 ball, Champagny. Not the way he started because he hit his first 4 last night. But second chance opportunity. They took 51 threes last game. Trey poked it away on the attempted crossover. Good look. Keldon Johnson.
Yeah, you can't just walk away from the basketball.
Right. 2 good.
Keldon Johnson knocks down the 3. Spurs start with Fox. Johnson's got another look at a 3, and that one he makes.
You see the versatility, the ability to switch and stay in plays.
Johnson deep corner. Got a 3.
Jordy Fernandez was as well. KJ just had the alley-oop, and he's got a 3. Don't let him get hot. Timeout Nets.
Domantas Sabonis sidelined with that hamstring injury. Trey has been called upon, and he's responded very well.
Keldon Johnson with a high arcing 3. Fox into the front court. Johnson wide open, and he cashes out. Finds Barnes on the break. Amu one more to Keldon Johnson. Timeout Doug Christie on cue.
Vassell has speed, had to kick it out, took a hard fall on his back. He's not gotten up. 3 is down, but Keldon trying to help him up. Chris Paul stole it. Devin still hasn't moved from that spot. Keldon, a 3. It's good, but Mamu steps in. Castle attacking. He passes out. KJ, a 3. Ball movement. Barnes again. Got it. Had a layup, passed out. KJ, another. That one's good.
Get up.
3-point game. Keldon, a 3. Much needed.
There you go. You got Keldon and Devin have it going on. I think there are too many organizations and people in the know that have an incredible amount of respect for Chris Paul.
Respect KJ's 3-point shot also. Sohan lost it as he went up. Shot clock at 10.
Anytime.
Keldon again. Keldon again. Another miss. KJ, a 3. 17-0 run by San Antonio. Picks up the dribble. Shot clock at 2. KJ has to hoist. He does. And he banked it in from 35. Mitch Johnson said before the game that Mamu's got to take that next step in rebounding.
Well, he also had 9 boards that game.
Yep. KJ from downtown. 6-point game. Castle. Keldon. A big 3.
Sohan with it. Wesley. Here's a 3, and the 3 is good.
He'll look to drive. Euro steps inside, dumps it back to Paul. Now Champagny puts it on the floor. This player now is a New York Knick. Johnson.
Patrick Ewing.
Champagny's in for the first time for the Spurs. Passes it to Keldon, who answers and hits a tray ball.
I had all kinds of space. Really had no choice but to take that shot.
Paul. Keldon Johnson. A big one. Castle's back in running the show. Keldon from the corner.
We call that the land sip. The Bill Land sip, which is a chug.
Keldon trailing 3. Got it. Begin.
He's always happened at Fiesta.
That's for sure. Keldon for 3. The Spurs needed that.
Sometimes you just gotta talk to the goal and tell him what's the deal. Buddy Hield checking in. Keldon Johnson launching the 3.
Castle Out. Keldon, can he catch up to it? Yes. Doesn't go in the backcourt. Shot clock going down. Keldon with a rainbow 3.